taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
We do have a preview, because there's only one card. Again, it's good to always have one card, and it's from PBC on Showtime. The main event of, we have Rey Vargas, who's going for his third division title against Oshaki Foster, and this is for the WBC version of the super featherweight title, one of the belts that Shakur lost on the scales. Before we get into that fight, though, we have two fights. Both of them are intriguing to me. The co-main, which of course is Mario Barrios, aka one of the person who I don't like very much for various reasons, and we have against Giovanni Santiago, who is known to have given Adrian Broner a hard time. Personally, I did think that Broner lost that fight. So it differs from different people. Like I thought Santiago did more than enough to win that fight, and then of course he got kind of beat down from the 140 Gary Russ. So you have two of these guys in a position where it's like, okay, it's like one of these guys is going to probably go on and get another chance. The other guy, if he loses, might need to go all the way at end of line, especially at 140. Whereas we mentioned before, 140 is a strong division everywhere, especially on PBC side. So actually, is it at 140 or 147? Because I don't know, because I know Barrios did fight at 147 for the Keith Thurman fight. So yeah, I'll probably find out a little bit.
I think it's at 147.
Oh, it is at 147. Okay, actually, that would make more sense. Because I know Barrios had been kind of draining himself to make the 140 limit. But
I mean, Barrios, he had main evented back-to-back pay-per-views, even though it was the B-side. So I don't mind him as a co-main, but
I don't mind this fight because he's facing someone he probably should be facing.
Yeah, he's just kind of a softer touch a little bit.
Yeah, I would say I wouldn't call Giovanni Santiago. He's not a soft touch. Like, dude, that's
Santiago's a good fighter. He's a good fighter.
Yeah, that dude can absolutely fight. So that's what makes it intriguing because, like, it's either Barrios. Barrios probably should win the fight. But like I said, it's one of those fights. If he loses, then it's gonna be a lot of questions that needs to be asked about him. But the opener, though, and I think the opener is gonna be it's not gonna last that long. But when it does, it's probably gonna be spectacular. We have Lanier Pero, Cuban heavyweight, 8-0, 5 knockouts, facing Victor Faust, who is 11-0 with 7 knockouts. And if you've seen Victor Faust, he was on the Charles Martin Luis Ortiz pay-per-view. He was the heavyweight opener, where him and Iago Colazzi, fought each other, and they went down a total of 5 knockdowns in 2 rounds, like that incredible shootout, and that shit was, and that was probably one of the rare good fights on that pay-per-view, and that was just like, god damn, that was you didn't expect to see that type of shootout like that, and we could possibly see another shootout like that again because Pero can absolutely punch. And it's like, that is, it's definitely a quality opener. Like it's scheduled for 10, but my money is this fight should not go the distance, like, at all. Like somebody's getting absolutely knocked the fuck out in this fight.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I know Victor Foster's chin he's chinny as fuck, but he punches hard. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like this fight is not gonna. It's gonna be one of those fights. It's like it's gonna be a shootout. Like someone's gonna get saved by the ref. But yeah, no. Back to the Barrio Santiago fight. So Pilot. So what are we thinking in terms of predictions for that one? Like, how do you think that's gonna go?
I think I favor Barrios. I don't know if he's gonna stop him, but. You said it's a 10-rounder?
Yeah, it's a 10-rounder.
Yeah, I think Barrios will win like 7-3. I mean, I'd be impressed if he got a stoppage on Santiago, but I doubt it. But I mean, Santiago's a good boxer. He was giving Broner and Russell some problems, so I mean, not really.
He didn't give Russell problems. He gave Broner problems.
But he was. I mean, like the first round or two was kind of competitive with Russell. I guess.
What problems did he give Russell? He didn't give Russell
not problems, but I'm saying he was holding his own for a couple rounds until he got stopped. I'm just saying.
Nah, he
got overpowered from the get go.
You think so?
Yeah.
There was no holding his own.
Yeah, no, Santiago got his ass whooped by Russell. He held his own with Broner. Broner was
Yeah.
But no, Santiago got that was one fight where he was like, God damn, he put his foot in his ass. Like Santiago had no shot. Like he got his ass whooped from the opening bell. And then Barrios, who of course, has been getting his ass whooped like pretty regularly. Thurman put his foot in his ass for 12 rounds. Flattened his nose and shit, and then. He gives Tank a hard fight, but Tank, was able to eventually dent him and drop him a whole bunch of times and finally stopped him in 11, and it's just like, those are two fights with a lot of mileage on there. And that's probably the whole reason why, in myself, like, I don't know if I can actually pick. And I might actually go with Santiago with a minor upset, only because, Thurman and Tank punishment back to back, he's not gonna shake that off. Like, I don't think he's gonna shake it off all that. I mean, I think he might actually struggle with Santiago in this one. I might go with Santiago. Maybe let's just say I might go. I don't know, maybe 7th round knockout stoppage. I'll go with that. LB, what about you?
Wow. Because both of them are coming from ass whoopings, ain't it?
Santiago, yes.
Oh, and Barrios.
Yeah, right? Well, at least Santiago's ass whooping against Russell wasn't as bad as the ones that Barrios got.
You serious?
But whatever.
And he stopped him like early. He beat his ass for like 4 rounds. He brutalized him.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying though, Barrios got an extended ass whooping from Tank and Thurman. At least
Tank was a back and forth good fucking fight. Like,
really good fight.
The ending was the ass whooping. The Thurman fight is the fight where he really
he beat his
the
ass.
whole fight he lost, except for like the 1.3 seconds here. Thurman with the body shot.
That fight. I mean, early on.
Yeah, at one point he was winning the Tank fight.
And that was the fight where Floyd was like,
he was up on the cards. Barrios was up on the cards.
Well, that's what Floyd said that to Tank on that fight. You don't remember that?
Oh yeah.
In the corner.
No, I mean, I'm looking at all the scores. Tank was up on all 3 cards.
No, I know, but it was competitive.
When you do the
it was really competitive
shit,
until Tank put did Tank what he did until he dropped him a bunch of times.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know who's been whooped the worst or who could bounce, but and it's at 147.
Mm-hmm.
Then how does Santiago look at 147? Like, I'm gonna still just go with Barrios. Majority decision. Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right, P. What about you?
I think Barrios by UD. Yeah, he's gotten beat up, but he got beat up against better elite fighters. Like, getting beat up by Thurman and Tank, I don't really think it's a shame in that. Santiago is not on that level that he's going to be just handing you your ass. So he's a good fighter, but he's not going to be handing you your ass. So I don't think that's going to be an issue here. And plus, if it's at 147, advantage Barrios. So I think Barrios by UD.
All right. So yeah. So three Barrios, 1 Santiago.
Yep.
But either way, I mean, like I say, it should definitely be a good fight. Like I say, at least it'll let us know where both men are at in terms of where where they're in their careers. Like it's more like where it's like, the person that wins will probably get another shot somewhere. The other one will go all the way back to the end of the line.
they'll probably face Boots or some shit to win or something.
Yeah, imagine winning this fight.
If Barrios wins. I mean, truly, if Barrios does win, impressively, he'd be getting a decent fight at 147 after.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure PBC will love to put him in a marquee fight again, especially at 147 for somebody. I wouldn't even doubt that. So, but like I said, it's a good fight and the type of fight that Barrios needs right now. And Santiago, because I don't think he's fought since the Russell ass whooping he got.
That was a while ago. That was low key. That was.
Yeah, it looks like he's coming off 2 losses, just like Mario Barrios.
Yeah, but Broner didn't whoop his ass though. That's the third.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, if Broner whooped his ass, I'd be like, okay, damn, like this is something. But no, Broner got himself a little gift, especially with them shit scores that they gave him in that fight. Broner winning 117, 110 in that fight. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, never that. But Rey Vargas and O'Shaquie Foster. Now, I'll say this though. Rey Vargas is someone I never liked watching fight. I mean, all those years at Golden.
Boring.
But that Maxeo fight was not boring. Like
Maxeo, because Maxeo pushed it. Well, he wasn't gonna make him boring. Like,
Maxeo, because you saw the good. Because I wanted Maxeo to knock him out, but Maxeo kind of showed himself he was kind of a one trick pony.
Maxeo's kind of his name's Mid-Style.
Mid-Style.
But I'm happy for O'Shaquie because O'Shaquie grinded. He got a couple losses earlier in his career, and he earned his way to the title shot. So,
Tevin Farmer.
Yeah, right, Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of in a lesser sense, yeah. Well, let's see if he pulls it off and gets the dub, though. Honestly, I'm not familiar. I haven't seen him fight much. I've probably seen him on 1 or 2 cards. But
yeah, with Vargas though, it's like. I mean, I don't know why he's so quick to try to go up to 130 all of a sudden, unless he's just outgrowing his ways. Like, because I know he was supposed to fight LSC for unification, and for some reason that fell apart, and LSC, ended up, giving up his belt. So, Lee Wood can
he's been for 126
champion. It was a whole saga behind that.
He's kind of been for 126 though.
Vargas used to fight at 122, and dude was like, thin and skinny as fuck. Like,
that's kind of crazy.
He was all skeleton and bones at 120.
That's kind of crazy. Him and Navarrete in back-to-back weeks might be 3 division champions, still 130 in the same weight class.
Yeah, but one of them I don't hold a grudge against because they have exciting fights, and the other one puts me to sleep. So
yeah, Rey Vargas, he's kind of a snooze.
He needs to pay for all those stinker fights I've watched. I've watched way too many.
You're absolutely right though. For real, like, Vargas is because Vargas hasn't knocked out anyone since like 2016. Like, it's fucking crazy. I always find it crazy. Like, he's one of the ones I can't understand how people can't beat him. I don't know what it is about that.
He's a good boxer, clearly.
Yeah, but it's just like he just has the look of someone that should be getting his ass whooped all the time.
Yeah. He will eventually.
Between Rey Vargas and Miguel Vasquez, I'm not sure which dose of NyQuil was worse.
They're probably trying to make him a 3 division champ so he can fight Tank soon.
Well, Miguel Vasquez didn't become interesting until he really started getting his ass whooped, like the Taylor.
Yeah, well, him and Miguel Vasquez and Rey Vargas were the 2 Spider-Man pointing at each other. Like,
yeah.
Facts.
Super facts.
But O'Shaquie Foster though, like, I definitely want him, like, I want him to win this fight. But the thing with him is, I know when he knocked out Mickey Roman, I think it was on he was on ESPN card or something like that. And then after that, he didn't fight for 2 years, and he fought on one of the fucking, like, those Arabian cards for Probellum, which he beat dude's ass. Like, there's no question about that. But it's just like, that's just a lot of inactivity, and I don't think dude was even injured or anything like that. So it's like, he's going in the ring with Rey Vargas. I mean, at least for him, I don't think there's a threat of him actually getting knocked out by Vargas. Nope. If he does, though, I'll be like, yeah, this guy's like that guy's not it. But I mean, because my thing is, I mean, Vargas can box, like my pilot said. Vargas can absolutely positively box, but I don't know if he can handle that type of power and speed, because Foster has both. He does have good pop, but he does have good speed. So I'm just trying to think. I might just go with Foster by decision, because Vargas is, he's hard to knock out. You can hurt him, but he's just kind of hard to knock out. But I'm going to go with Foster by unanimous decision. Pete, what about you?
Same. Foster by. Oh no, I'm going to go Foster by decision. I think he'll box him up, and I don't know. I don't know why. I have a feeling this might be another stinker fight, like from Vargas. I'm just getting those vibes. So.
Yeah, you just do not like Vargas at all.
No, I don't like Vargas, and I like Oshaki, but what LB said, he said Tevin Farmer. He does kind of give me some Tevin Farmer vibe, and sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes that's not. And I like Vargas. I don't see that being a good thing. So I think he'll box him up, but this will be a very ho-hum fight.
Well, Rey Vargas is the A side, so hopefully they don't screw him over or we get a PBC draw, though. You know what I'm saying?
I think it'll be a 7-5 fight.
I just hope Foster don't get screwed or something.
Yeah, I don't know I don't think PBC wants Vargas on the end game like that, but you never know. Like I said, Vargas though, like I said, these guys have a hard time beating him, and I don't understand why.
Also, is it true that Vargas has a new trainer now?
I haven't heard that. Oh.
I haven't heard.
Oh no, I'm thinking I forgot, but all right, well maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe if it is, I hope it makes him off. It helps his offense. If that's the case. Ayo, Pilot, what about you? What about your prediction?
I mean, I want Oshaki to win. I'm gonna be. I mean, this card just triple header sounds a little mid, to be honest. But sometimes just those cards that are good. So I'm gonna be watching it, and I'm hoping. I think I'll pick Foster. I'll pick Foster. I'm gonna say a KO.
In what round?
We'll stop Rey Vargas. In round 9.
Ooh,
that's hey, nothing wrong with a KO prediction. LB, what about you?
How many KOs Foster got?
11.
11 out of 19 wins, 21 fights.
Foster by decision. Unanimous.
Yeah, if he probably had 15 KOs, then you could probably, maybe you might go for the KO prediction. Something like that. But well, like I said, hopefully, Foster can produce some magic, because like I said, Rey Vargas cannot get Rey Vargas is one of those fighters I just cannot see how he keeps winning these fights the way he does. That fucking Maxeo fight, he damn near, he came close to losing that fight though, but even getting dropped and all, but it's just that guy knows how, that guy somehow finds a way to avoid getting beat down.
Yeah, because he bores his opponent the way he bores the fans. Huh.
He loves them.
Oh shit, yeah. Pete does not fuck with Rey Vargas.
I do not. No, I do not in case you're in case you can't tell, I do not like Rey Vargas at all, and for good reason. The guy rarely do you hear me just say, "Oh, this fighter is boring." I'm usually the guy that's well, I don't like calling fighters boring. No. Rey Vargas is boring and has given me too many I've watched more Rey Vargas fights than I care to imagine.
Dude was on gold. And fun thing is too, Rey Vargas has a resume too, but it's just
he's a 2-division champ, going for 3. He's a good boxer. He's kind of boring. Barboza is Barboza ain't much better when it comes to it.
No, Barboza is a far more Barboza is not boring. I don't know.
Barboza's boring. To me, he's boring. So I'm just saying.
No, Barboza can actually fight. It's just he doesn't fight to his potential, whereas Vargas is clearly fighting to his potential because he does have a resume.
But Barboza hasn't won a championship. Vargas is a 2-division champ. What you mean?
No, that's too well. He hasn't gotten a shot yet. That's the problem. Someone actually gave Vargas a shot, and he just happened to capitalize. You know what I'm saying? But Oh well, we just hope that PBC actually, the card, delivers. But sometimes, the PBC and Showtime cards more often than not do deliver in some sort of way, even if on paper it doesn't do it. Sometimes they do. Like, I mean, it's rare that a PBC Showtime card is kind of like completely stinking.
The triple headers be hitting for the most part.
Yeah, they do.
The triple headers do be hitting, but once in a while you get like that triple header where you got like one really good fight, one really
and the rest
fight.
Is mid.
Like remember we thought the Morel fight was going to be kind of boring. That one I thought was pretty good. That card.
Yeah, that was.
But we all thought it was going to be a trash card. So you never know.
Yeah,
I mean, you get every now and then you get the accidental fade.
Right.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like some of those cards, they're entertaining when they're not supposed to be entertaining.
Yeah,
like, something went wrong. So it
ended up the one that went wrong to me was the Regal. The last time Regal was on PBC. That one went horribly wrong.
Oh, that was horrible. That was like the worst night of boxing ever. Like,
yeah, and that was a fight that wasn't supposed to be. And like, it was on paper, it was supposed to be a good fight, but I don't know what the fuck happened. It was just a whole.
I thought Regal might have won that, but it was the dumbest fight.
Either way, both of them have been.
I don't care who won. They're both losers for that fight.
They did.
Yeah, because we damn sure lost being the fans watching it.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, running and no offense, and somehow there was someone's declared a winner. Like, nah, there was no fucking winner in that fight. Call that shit a draw. Keep that shit moving. Like,
for real.
That was an example of a triple header that kind of failed, like for Showtime in recent time. It failed on all levels though, but I'll give PBC high hopes. This one will actually deliver in some sort of fashion. So I guess before we get up out of here, just want to say a quick couple words about Get Rich or Die Trying.